And welcome to podcast number 3. I'm sorry it's been quite a while since our last podcast. Just for one, there really hasn't been a whole lot of geek-related news up until recently, so I didn't have a whole lot of material to go on. And secondly, I was working on other products that are coming to the channel soon, so I felt like doing a podcast was just taking up too much time in the current moment. However, now I have enough to talk about, so I feel like now is a good time to do a podcast. And actually, some of the first stuff we're going to talk about is going to be about some Joker news. Actually, I have 3 different things I'm going to touch on real quickly. Number one, there seems to be some interest, and I'm not sure if it's confirmed or not, because I haven't researched it recently. But they want to make a Joker origin movie. This movie, though, is not going to be involved in the DC cinematic universe, which I guess that's fine. I don't think it's a big deal. And it's rumored that Jared Leto is going to come back to play the Joker. What do I think of that? I'm pretty mixed on that opinion. I didn't hate Jared Leto's Joker as much as a lot of people did. A lot of people absolutely trashed him. I think there were times where he did a decent job. My problem with Jared Leto, though, to be honest, it's not his look. It's not anything like that. It's just that it felt really forced to me. When I see the Joker, someone playing the Joker, I don't see them as an actor playing the Joker. I see them as the fucking Joker. You know, I see him as a psychotic killer clown that just thinks murder is hilarious. And with Jared Leto, it just felt like somebody trying to impersonate the Joker and doing a half-decent impression. And that's not what I want to see with the Joker. That's what I want to see with something like... Alright, that's not something I want to see at all, actually. I don't know why I said that. I want to see, someone that it feels like they are the Joker, playing the Joker. And speaking of that, they're also planning on doing a Joker and Harley Quinn movie, which I would actually really like to see. And I want to see more of the, I guess, the sort of abusive side of the Joker and Harley Quinn's relationship in the comics, because he treats her like shit in most of the comics. So I would like to see like a trying to think of the genre. It'd be like and also I do sound a little quiet at times because sometimes I back away from the mic a little bit like this, so the audio might change. Again, I'm using a really cheap mic, so expect not the greatest sound quality. Also, if you hear any banging, my foot might move or something like that. I actually have a really sore ankle right now with the recording of this. I have an ice pack literally like duct taped onto my foot because I don't have a proper any proper ice thing to put on my foot. So I just kind of did the redneck route, used some duct tape, taped the cloth around my foot with ice cubes in it, and the ice cubes are in like plastic wrap. So there's that. What the fuck was I talking about? I went completely off track there. I think it should be like the genre sort of thing, like a psychotic thriller almost. I guess, or just basically that. I want it to be really dark. Like if you can do an R rating, do an R rating. And I want to see it done properly. And this is also rumored to have both Jared Leto, and Margaret Robbie coming back. And Margaret Robbie I actually really like as Harley Quinn, just because I think she suits the look well, she suits the voice well, and let's be honest, fellas, she's fucking smoking hot. And there's some of you ladies too that like the women too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be honest, she's fucking smoking. Great ass, fucking gorgeous. So I think she does. I would love to see her continue playing Harley Quinn. And again, Jared Leto as a Joker in that movie. I mean, potentially, but I don't know. I'm very mixed about that. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know down below what you think about Jared Leto playing the Joker again. Do you like that, or would you rather see someone else take the reins? Speaking of someone else taking the reins, though, you see what I did there? It seems like from what I haven't seen any official articles or official things from Warner Brothers, or from like DC. So don't quote me on this. Don't take this as 100% like truth. But they're interested in getting Leonardo DiCaprio to play the Joker. And what do I think of this? Honestly, I kind of like the idea. Leonardo DiCaprio is a very good actor, in my opinion. Um, he has had some movies, but he can act pretty much any way possible. Like in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, like that was like his first big movie, and he played someone that had like severe brain damage, sort of thing. I'm not too sure if it was like autism or if it was just I think it was just brain damage. And a lot of people like believed he had like that sort of brain damage. And when like he went to like I think like the Oscars or whatever, and people were shocked that he was just like normal. Not to sound mean or anything like that. I'm not saying people that have brain damage or have autism are not normal. I have autism. I consider myself fairly normal. But like people were surprised he wasn't, like that. So it really showed that he has strong acting chops. And he's played some pretty psychotic characters before, such as I forgot what his name was in the movie, but in the guy he played in Wolf of Wall Street. I could see him, if he was a Joker, he'd kind of be like that, but it would have to be even more disgustingly psychotic. He would have to really up the ante from that. And I think I could see it working. I would have to see a trailer to give my full opinion. If they do get him to play the Joker and put out a trailer, you damn well know I'll be talking about it on this podcast. But you know what? Honestly, I'm all for that if it's done right. So, yeah. DC, Warner Brothers. Yeah, to go for it, do that. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. Okay, so about 7 minutes in. I don't know how long this podcast is going to be, just on the fact I do have a good handful of stuff to talk about, but, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to talk about every single little thing for. So this could end up being like a half an hour podcast or something like that. I really hope I can push this to closer to an hour, though. So we'll see what happens there. The following was a highlight from our podcast on archive.org. Please go into the description below and hit the first link if you want to see the full podcast. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Take care.